Hello people of the tubes, today I'm going to be talking about racing, or to build your race car, the best way to build it, and a cheap good way to build it. Racing is very important in this game, by the way, because racing is the best way to level up quick, as well as the best way to get all your scrap metal quick. And everyone who's level 10 can start racing. By the time you're level 10, you'll have enough resources that you can build a race car easy enough. All you need is that growl, basically. That's the only thing here that's expensive. And you want to join the lunatics because you want to have this lightweight frame here. Because, Jesus, it's still quite heavy. Never realized. So yeah, you've seen how I had it. Well, you've seen me. Well, you're looking at it now. This is what I consider the best race car. You can add decorations on it, so you can get even more XP. But I sold my decorations, so I can't do that now. You don't need the rocket packs, as it turns out, because the regular ones are almost as good. I just have one rocket pack in there. So that I can, when I press my first group here that I mapped to mouse 1, you see that the small ones up front, they charge faster than the rocket pack. So this way I have one button that basically works as two groups, because now I can boost like this, and then later I can boost like this. And that's a practical thing. That way I don't have to make 5 individual groups, which I find annoying. 4 is already quite annoying. So yeah, one rocket pack allows me to have easier controls, I guess. The rocket pack burns longer than the regular boosters, so a rocket pack... Well, one rocket pack doesn't do much. I mean, it makes you faster, but it doesn't... If you have 2 rocket packs, you won't be able to control your car for a while, which is one of the downsides of the rocket pack, because it boosts you so much that you can't steer. With the normal boosters, you can steer a little bit while you, well, they don't burn so long. So you're right back to steering just after a second. So the normal boosters are pretty practical, I gotta say. All right, so let's talk about my... Yeah, you don't want to boost everything at once, otherwise you explode. Let's talk about my other choices here. Well, you can forget about the ducks. You may notice I didn't put a motor in, because every gram of weight you have decreases the effectiveness of your boosters. So if you have no motor, you go... Well, you accelerate slower, but you have the boosters to accelerate. What you want is maximum speed and booster efficiency. You don't care about being fast or anything without the boosters. By the way, racing is a really interesting mode in this game, because you can build your own vehicles and stuff. And, well, in the normal game you would never consider building a car that's fast. In the normal game you don't really have a reason to build fast cars that are lightweight, because as you see, this has 100 health, so this would die in one shot if there's a cannon around. If it hits my cabin. But it's obviously not a car for regular game, so it's interesting that it's different. It's interesting that this is so fast. If I play my regular, what's my regular? So this is already a fast car, and this is like fucking slow. Well, it does have tracks, it's not super fast, but it's pretty much as fast as tracks go. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't blow it up. I must have hit a booster by accident. Oh, right, I was test driving. Yeah, good thing. I don't think I've saved this version. Now, if I hit the cabin, it blows up. Boom. Right. I also made one that has, well, 6 hovers, which didn't work. This is the slowest racer of all time. Don't build like this. I guess hovers have 300 grams, so you use as few hovers as possible, I guess. I don't know, I might be wrong. Maybe if you get past 10 hovers, it's actually faster. But unless you really got lots of money, don't go with hovers, I think. Alright, so yes, another important thing here to note is that I have starter wheels, and I have 3 of them. This is a small steering wheel. This here doesn't steer, this steers. I'll take this away right now, the non-steering one. Okay, here's me pressing forward and right. Well, I mean, what am I doing? Well, you see that I don't have... You see it steers like that, and then it goes too hard. You can counteract this by not putting steering wheels in the back, but then you steer much less. So, well, let's just say this is very uncomfortable to drive. You see that drift on it there? I don't want to drift like that. That just makes it shit. That makes it real unreliable in the game of driving your car in the race. And you want to have reliability on top, most of all. That's why I go with 6 wheels. I would not recommend going with 4 wheels. You may think that you're slower if you have 6 wheels, maybe, but if you have starter wheels, they hardly slow you down at all. If you read different guides about going fast and building race cars in this game, it's usually not working. What am I talking? They're usually full of shit, alright? They tell you get racing wheels. No, don't get racing wheels. They're fucking slow as hell. They're so fucking large, they slow you down like hell. You want to be the lightest car you can. I don't know if you noticed there. You see this? It's drifting. Let's try it again, the way I had it with the 6 wheels. Let's see if we can steer without drifting. If I do the same thing. You see that? No drifting. It's fucking heaven. This is heaven. This controls so well. If you've played the Witch Hunt mode that they've recently added, you know what a shitty race car drives like. But just add just add 1 pair of non-steering wheels like this. Beautiful. It's fucking close to no drifting. Can you tell the difference? I don't know if you can, but it's there. I guess I don't steer as fast, but I think I steer faster when I'm driving. Yeah, much less drifting. So there you go. That's what I think about racing. And here, let's look at this race that I've done. As you can tell, I already sped past everyone. This is a really cheap car. I have a rocket booster in there, so that makes it around 90 coins, I guess. But if you go just with the growl, that's the cabin. That's the lunatic cabin that you can make. It's fast already. I'm having a bit of a slow start here. Look at this guy. He's got large wheels and he's got only four of them. Fucking ram that shit off the road. Look at that idiot. He can't the wall. What's he gonna do? He's hit the wall like a middle-aged woman. It's terrible. He can't drive like hell with his 4 wheels. You gotta get better. You may notice that this is not a game where I've driven very well. As you can tell, this fucking scrublord falls over. Good job. You may think the race is over, but nope. I think this one... Well, I know I'm gonna win this. Sorry for the spoiler. Actually, no. This is a game about... this is a video about winning races, and I'm winning a race, so that was fairly obvious. Okay, now I'm 2. Wow, I was flipped over for 5 seconds, and I'm 2nd again. Jesus. And there's that guy with the shitty car. Now, you may notice that they've got extremely shitty cars in this particular race. And I got lucky, but I also drove really poorly and flipped over. So if you have enemies that have much better cars than you, I don't know how they can be better than you, because it seems to me that this is the best setup. Well, I had the setup with rocket boosters. I think I was a little faster, but also a little harder to control. And it being harder to control, that just means that you're gonna lose some races because you've helped the controls. Unless you're incredibly good. Where this isn't Trackmania. This isn't a fucking athletic competition of the finest drivers. This is the fucking wasteland racing. You ram. You ram. If you see a little shit with 4 wheels, ram it off the road. We don't want that on the road. Fucking get it out of here. Can't control to save his mother. Fucking terrible. But then again, that was the last guy, obviously. I lapped him. What a noob. Yep. Finished first place. Wasn't that fast? Gee, 3 minutes. Well, and then I go, wait a minute until the race ends. But yeah, if you're a new player in the game, I don't know what you do. Oh, well, I guess I do know. You want to get to level 10, and the way you do that is by logging in daily, and you wanna do your day energy boost, I guess. So in daily, play a little bit until you get level 10, and then you can level up by racing. And of course, the racing isn't particularly boring, but I just do it because it's the best way to level up. So, to me, it's gotten a little boring, but I'm almost done now. I'm almost at a point where I don't need to level up anymore. I've just finished leveling up the scavengers, so now I can join the wolves at any point. I'm not sure if there's a point, though, because, well, I mean, they probably got really nice armor pieces. And that's the reason why you want to level up, is armor pieces. If you look at... if you look Dawn's Children, what are their rewards? Fucking cooling system. Have you seen... Oh, this isn't storage, so I can't put it on, right? Where's this cooling system? It's not it doesn't actually cool, it's just a piece of armor. Look at this beautiful hunk of armor. It's got 61 structure. Let's see how that compares to, I don't know, let's say a truck door. That's got twice as much armor, but it's also 3 times as heavy. And you get that from leveling up. By the way, the truck door is already amazing. If you're level 0 or level 10, you wish you could have a truck door. A fucking truck door is fucking godlike armor. It'll take quite a while for enemies to shoot off a truck door. Well, actually it won't. Everything just melts away instantly, but it'll fall off, but you still have health. You want to have as much health as you want, and that therefore structure is important. If they don't shoot the truck door and you have it, and they shoot your cabin instead, you still have more health because the truck door gave you more health. But if you've leveled up even more and you've gone into advanced factions and you got the cooling system or whatever the Steppenwolves will give me, even this control module here has got 28 armor and 61 mass. It's the same size as the quarter wall, which has the same armor but 100 mass. So it's pretty much way more effective when it comes to weight. It's all about the weight. Even though apparently it has more power score, so I guess that's fair. But you definitely want to be low weight, I guess, because, well, in racing you definitely want to be low weight, so that's why you do that. Alright, let's have a look at these people who I've seen in the race. Look at this guy. He's got frame underneath his what are they called? Boosters. I've been talking boosters all day, man. They're boosters. He's got lots of useless junk going on here. He's got frame That's heavy frame, by the way. You want to level up your Lunatic so you can get the lightweight frame. It's incredibly much better for racing. Any camera that isn't the Growl is also not gonna work. Even though apparently some people use the Wyvern. I don't know if it's any good. I know it's slower than the Growl, so it's probably pointless. The only reason why you want to take that one is because it handles better. But I told you, just get 6 wheels and you'll handle fine. So this guy's clearly an idiot. He's got all kinds of useless junk on there that doesn't benefit him in any way. The spikes, they don't work in racing. You can't ram it. You can't damage people by ramming, not in racing. So yeah, he's bad. Let's see what else we got. Oh, that's a shoe. Right, this guy. Now, as an advanced racer, you'll spot a bunch of different mistakes he's made. He's got fucking blades in front, uses weight, but also they get in the way of his driving. He knows he doesn't know how to drive, so he's got a power check. Fuck that, you don't need a power check, just don't fall over. If you fall over, you might still win, because your boosters, and also your boosters might help you get up again as well. Alternatively, if you have a flag, that also makes it harder to flip over. And another reason why he might flip over so much is because he's got a small car. You've seen my car, it's fairly large. This car, tiny. And he's got boosters that are way too far off the ground. You want to have them as close to the ground as possible, because otherwise you'll make a salto while you fly, and then you may not land on your wheels, and then you're fucked. This guy, look at him. He's got medium wheels and 4 of them. Fucking have fun drifting off into nothing. That's just not gonna work. You know how much harder it'll be for him to drive compared to me? It's terrible. And this guy has got airplane parts, fucking wings. You don't need wings. This game isn't realistic. You don't have to fucking be aerodynamic in this game. You've got rocket cars that boost. You don't need to be aerodynamic. Really? This one again. And don't even get me started on that abomination. Oh my god, look at it. And he's even from Austria. This shameful display of a car is in Austria. God, get this guy out of here. That doesn't even look like a useful car for battle, let alone racing. Well, like the video and see you on the racetrack. Bye.